Portrayals of Batman have ranged from good to great, from steampunk to silly, but only one has been downright villainous. This is Exasperator Explains, and when you look at Batman as portrayed in the DCEU, he is unquestionably a villain. And this is particularly true in Batman v Superman: Dawn of Justice. Before you start objecting and say that this can't be true, that Batman is still a hero in this incarnation, and the main conflict is all just a big misunderstanding between Batman and Superman, hear me out. First of all, I've had a lot of misunderstandings, but they've never led to attempted murder in the first degree. But we will return to this later. Let's begin by laying some groundwork and examine how Batman is known to the world at large. It's important for the context of his actions and the response of others. This is not Adam West, who is officially deputized by the police, nor the super friend who is well known going out with fellow superheroes to save the world. No, this is a psychotic vigilante who is beating up and branding people so they can be murdered in prison. And those are the lucky ones. At least they have a fighting chance, unlike those who get straight up murdered in his rampage of so-called justice. He is an urban legend that has been operating in Gotham for 20 years, a boogeyman taking the theatrics of fear to the nth degree, instilling it not just in criminals, but the public at large too. Even Superman, who indirectly killed thousands in his Metropolis tussle, thinks it's a bit much and that this Batman needs to be brought to justice. Take the warehouse scene in Batman v Superman for example. I think this is a good action scene and fun to watch, but that doesn't change what he does. I will say in Batman's defense, this scene is set up to rescue Superman's mom, and since he's not exactly Mr. Truth Justice in the American way in these movies either, her death could result in a cataclysmic temper tantrum. Regardless, what's one of the things Batman is known for? Sticking to the shadows, stealth, adopting the darkness, being trained as a ninja. He could extract a dear-old Martha quietly and escape. Does anyone doubt with his tech and training this Batman could do that? And with a gun to her head, it could still make a good tense scene. But no, he wants to fight, he wants to get his hands dirty, and by dirty I mean murder everyone else in the room besides Martha. Hold on, Alfred, let me just pull up my Batgat and take care of these guys. Those are obviously violent criminals involved in a kidnapping though. That's true, but that's a mitigating circumstance at best. But fine, if that's your objection, let's rewind to earlier in the film where Batman attempts to steal kryptonite from Lex Luthor. Before you bring up the same objection, there is zero indication these guards are bad guys or doing anything illegal. They are probably just regular guys hired for security to protect valuable cargo as it's being transported. This guy here took on the night job to pay for his wife's cancer treatments. This guy saw an ad on Craigslist. These are just hourly LexCorp employees trying to make a living. From their perspective, they are hired to protect something, and then some psycho attacks them with a car that has guns mounted on it. So yeah, they shoot back. That's their job. Imagine, you're working a night shift and then urban legend like Bigfoot comes at you dual-wielding machine guns. You'd shoot back too. This is the equivalent of Batman attacking a legitimate bank's armored truck and killing the guards because there happened to be some valuable evidence in the truck. Wait, scratch that. It's even worse because Batman is just doing it for his murder plot. Since we are on the subject, let's get back to that. Batman plans to murder Superman. He fashions kryptonite into a spear. It isn't self-defense. It isn't in the heat of the moment while trying to stop a crime. He actively sits down to plan a way to kill him. That's premeditated murder. Well, hold on.
Nelson and Murdoch, how may I help you?
Hey, yeah, if you were to say, kill an alien from outer space, is that still murder? Are they covered by human laws? Hello? Okay, vague from a legal perspective since he's not human, but still murder. Then there's Robin, his ward, raised as his son, who apparently died in some skirmish with the Joker and Harley Quinn. Why this version of Batman didn't just murder the Joker is beyond me. But we don't know the exact situation that caused Robin's death. All we know is Harley Quinn is identified as an accomplice in Suicide Squad. I'll admit my argument here gets a little dicey since we don't know more, but if Harley and Joker were not actively committing a crime at the time, and Batman and Robin tried to stop them while they were just minding their own business, it would technically be Batman and Robin committing felonies by attacking them. And Robin, wielding a halberd, this pointy spear axe thing, getting killed would be self-defense by the Joker and Harley Quinn. This would mean that, legally speaking, Batman could be charged for Robin's death. Because if you and a friend commit a crime and your friend is killed by your victim, you get charged with that death. I admit, this is mostly supposition, but it could be everyone would be listed as an accomplice if they were all committing crimes at the time Robin died. I suspect mostly due to Zack Snyder leaving, Justice League leans away from this version of Batman, though he still has zero issues murdering aliens left and right. Oh, that's it. He's a human supremacist too. Look at what we are shown in the movies. These are not the actions of a hero. If this weren't a well-known character like Batman, we'd probably look at it a little more critically and all realize that yeah, these are the actions of a villain. Maybe it's a good thing we are getting a new incarnation of Batman and they're abandoning this one. But what do you think? Is this a fair assessment of Batman in these movies? Do you think he's still a hero even with all of the murder? Let me know in the comments. Please like the video, and if you liked this, I have others you might want to check out. Please subscribe, even if it's just to yell at me in the comments. Thanks for watching. Bye.